Michelle, Nana Jantua, Namincha, or Makokwa. In fact, the substantive matter, nothing is a mini opinion solo. What he's saying is mere rhetorics. I didn't know mere rhetorics. You see, on the on mean see as a nippy. Because I have said this and I'm saying it again. And I'll pay name at the same better than you just said to amount some constitutional provisions. And that has been one of my underpinnings. Anytime they made the Galamsey home come.
Yeah.
You see, what was good yesterday is still good today. What was bad yesterday must be bad today. Because who is seeks equity must do equity. What was the narrative of the NDC in opposition? And what is their narrative now in government? And Prim, you need to cram me on set to move on the Ghana for. NDC are buying no pay to meeting. Or can someone any no cre extra Ghana for? On the state of Galamsey, me tum. And Martinez Imperials work and I may say Kabim. Say, Sam Reno na minim bon some crab or Bora MPP. Akumum. Minim the prim or Mampeninda than another Akuma. Minim the old prim, Sa micro 50-50 bino, and our parliament and 30s. Minim or more mutimi. Yes, I only a man or mutimi pass the LI 246. Because it is one of the dangerous things the NDC MPP government did to the Ghanaian people in the quest to fight in Galamsey. Because under the guise of legality, yen say niema sebe ye dia to okra say nchirima okra mehu. And so now if around the day this parliament sits, ne ohun say sebe ehun nyanse ye nyimfiri wa. Makacho said ye ebebo maba so in that sense. And it's hard in MPP here. What was the narrative of the NDC? Now, Akufo-Addo was saying so, was saying sase, and to only declare a state of emergency. That was the rhetoric. This is what won the NDC election. So far as Galamsey narrative contributing to the victory of the NDC was concerned. A certain Sam George, a Minister of State, what was his narrative? He was one of the frontiers of their campaign. Told the world that power is vested in the president. And that if the president have no way to fight in Galamsey, this is the moment. He can just press one button and Galamsey will be gone. And what the NDC is doing is not a solution to the Galamsey. And they are not in any position to solving Galamsey minia. Adentia. The who I say reserve player or bench. Now when you substitute no album. What is happening is now it's like transfer of dockets. So far as this Galamsey menace,
transfer of docket.
Of course.
I'm not saying
because it's like men and I'm concession where all their magic, but their mammy nipa. Why am I saying that? Let me give you why I'm saying that. On this same platform, on this same show.
That is serious allegation.
And I'm going to prove it.
Concession ben him say NDC niaje.
And so I'm proving it. On this same show, on this same set, I was sitting at where I was sitting. Former Buno East Regional NDC Secretary Muhammad Samsudin Tanaha baby a me not ya we won't come to be a new poyando a tia catching the pressure by the MPP on the NDC government currently, a government which is like 10 months old. Say Omutu Galamsey are sitting in Anna a mere rhetorics so more Ghana phone say NDC for in Pamonini Galamsey yet no more MPP for 20 years. Omu who say omu NDC for be 20 years card omu incited the Ghanaian people against the fight of Galamsey. And this is coming from a former regional executive. And I'm going to command for who.
Is that the position of government?
Look at the enclave.
Can that be the position of the NDC government?
Come on. You cannot decouple party from government. It is the party who bet government. And let me tell you what, there's a linkage. What happened as soon as for BBC and how is it? As soon as I was which enclave? Asutifi North and South. I was which enclave? Catch me. Mehami areas. And I want it is not the Bruno half enclave. And this is coming from a former. And what they said they have meetings with the structures, and they are saying these are not say rhetorics. Look at the link. A whole former regional
what do you want to say?
About two in law. Principle of legality. Oh, you're a lawyer. What's it then? What is that? The principle of legality. A contract that is illegal at its inception is what? Void. And so once it is legal, there's nothing there. How can an MC in this government, NDC government, MC, Solomon Kusi Braco, Brim Central MC, tell Yang, tell the nomination look at the SU, Kyereh or Jejetu from Galamsey for breaching the laws on Galamsey. How? Something that is illegal in its inception, how can you tax it? And this person is still at post. Or some of them people can or sabotaging because they are coming from different parties. And if you come and tell me that NDC has a different script towards fighting Galamsey, messy who? And on this matter of Galamsey, I'll say it again. The NDC lied their way to power.
Is that not too harsh?
May say
so
they lied their way to power. Why?
Because the Ghanaian
you are calling for state of emergency. Now we tell you to pass laws. State of emergency. I'll say we've not exhausted all mechanisms. But Mama Ganjo, what has this NAMOS is just a nomenclature. The MPP had Operation Galamsey. The composition of Operation Galamsey is the same composition of this NAMOS. They were using high intelligent military apparatus. Colonel Boa, why a pamper old boy? He's friends to one of the seniors who Sonny Rocky. They communicate or Beno. I mean some personal conversations that we are privy to. And I'm telling you on authority, he's a fantastic senior military apparatus. But the fact of the matter is that it is not the same thing as go to Obuasi, Vanguard. They were building box houses. At the time we were part of the MPP. What didn't you do? These are rhetorics. So you see, for somebody, the allegation, you see, let's go into the substantive matter. According to the eyewitness account, MP Nhyira say, only the no chum, because no you're not. And Collins down the higher south. And what is hey, be Collins? I mean, look at another man the same way. Like, seriously. Another man, I say, where another man, I say, and what he be no afraid. Or no Collins down and say, oh, Kyereh mammy, be new, we were reaching to Kyereh the cost of mammy. Or more, Kyereh mammy, and no say more, but this is not the narrative. According to eyewitness account, when the team got to, in fact, they were passing by, then they got intelligence that there is a moving excavator. So you see, because randomized because they don't want to give people clues. On say no me now, mama kana bisu beye ya ye de abanka bagu ninsa. On one party for achire nza mama no ntimi nya adwuma bi. The way of the old woman was going to give Ghanaians some resource because it's how Rambo style. You don't know because the problem of Galamsey is that when you structure operations and they are intelligent, but Mame Hanabisu star be able to appear no need him no then he does the arrest that obey. So but any copy so san. Oh okay then let's go. No free. Intelligent officer or the intelligent officer didn't see force. Obaya yan Fred the higher media. They came with the owner. The intelligent officer came with the owner. Let's put the conversation in perspective. I didn't end this for the Ghana food bro. I'm fighting serious. Then now
comment here first. So can say NDC in Ghana serious.
I'm Ghana serious.
This is a government. This is a government. In less than a year, Emra Munim say war in existence at M1 or one lay bill in Parliament saying go through to get it repealed.
In as much as say me try MPP are buying a chip for passing that law. They themselves, some of them knew it was a wrong law. And yes, now you see, NDC for no. Having said that, no. Do you know who was those select committees now? Were subcommittees, judicial subcommittees now. No. Do you know who was sitting on the committee as a ranking member before that law was passed? The current AG, Attorney General. He was on it. And so as bad as that law was, they had a hand in it. This is fact. Is any no before the bill was subcommittee no consider bill. The current Attorney General was part of it. He was a ranking member on it. So what they knew what they were doing.
But what the bill called
they knew.
Parliamentary procedure.
See,
why first
I'm saying that they knew.
Second reader go through the necessary process.
Example. Okuja to us a ranking member on foreign affairs. Okuja to me resolution. Okuja to quote me price on test not be a press conference. What was Okuja to trying to tell us that though I'm part of the committee, as an individual, I think this was not in to the benefit of the Ghanaian people. It gave Okuja to some credence. Even on when this is only because as because and it tells a lot about the position of the young man to serve in his country.
Okay.
and a week by man from Cotton. Having said that,
yes, not for
any MC according to Galamsey for that's what or say MC I will bring Central or former Bruno Regional Secretary Kyereh say NPP at 20 years consume to be a more be for pressure and almost on the same set. You bet my playback. I can show you the evidence and we are because by the grace of God, many Jeff what's up with every bite beyond you will be two. If this is the position of the MDC, no one be Kyereh. Yes, or stay. Nene. What me embolden tax according to the narrative. Tax.
When embolden?
Oh, the MP from the north.
Not what they are politics.
So now no.
He's been arraigned before court.
So that exactly. So listen. No, hold on. I'm saying that is what the narrative is. I'm not saying that these are some. You see,
that will not be fair.
You see,
no, it's fair.
No, I have not said no. But I've not said. I am saying yes. I am saying that this is the narrative from eyewitness, meaning that there are allegations. But the point of the matter, the matter is that now the young man has been arraigned before court. I are granting the bail. The matter is pending investigation, so I will not be prejudiced.
Thank you. Then why?
But nonetheless, the eyewitness account, the journalistic perspective, the journalistic account, every single one of them depicted that these young individuals were emboldened by. Because unim some them
okay.
NDC by and NDC by. There was a certain chairman in Dunkwa, NDC constituency chairman. He had a standoff with the task force. Say, how dare you come to my land without my authority? It is on record. And the videos are still on social media.
Was he wrong? Because in the governance architecture,
no.
He chairs security. This is security, but at least
he wasn't NDC constituency.
Oh, okay.
Chairman,
I thought you said the
no, NDC constituency chairman.
Thank you, Gabby.
And so these people, Galamsey, on this matter.